All right, guys. So I want to talk about this clip that is going viral of Moroccan Canadian immigrant e-girl Twitch streamer Pokimane essentially advocating to be a lobbyist to Congress and corporations for more online censorship of speech. I guess that's the way I'm interpreting it. Now, if I'm interpreting it wrong, you guys let me know, because I have a whole lot to say about this. And the reason why is because I don't appreciate immigrants, right? Non-American citizens coming over here to our country and talking about trying to lobby Congress, our politicians, to make laws censoring other people's opinions online, simply because people say mean things to them online, which is exactly what this kind of sounds like. Sounds to me like a power trip to me. So I want to respond to it, because I don't think this person has a leg to stand on when it comes to saying offensive and mean things online. And we're going to talk about that. So without further ado, let's roll this clip. Take a look.
Twitch chat brain. I would like to facilitate the creation of legislation that holds people accountable for the actions that they do online. I don't know if I should get into the details because it might rattle some folks, but yes. I think there are some companies that I'm going to message, or not companies, organizations that are involved with certain causes, and I'll be like, listen, if you ever need someone to, I'm your girl. Because I think if you want to pass a bill, you usually go in front of a group of politicians and you explain your cause. I'm like, I'll do it. I will do it. I have so many things to say.
Yeah, so you heard it there, guys. She wants to punish people for their online actions. Now, it sounds to me like she wants to be a lobbyist, right? She got a whole lot of money. She's probably, one of the most famous Twitch streamers that there is. She has a whole lot of simps that support her and her content. I'm not sure why anybody would sit around all day and watch her play video games, but this is what people do. Freedom, capitalism, right? She wants to use that money to lobby organizations, right? And to lobby Congress, to go to Congress and to go to these politicians and say, hey, somebody called me fat, right? Online. They called me fat. Okay, they called me ugly. They said something mean to me online, therefore they should be punished for it. They should be punished. I mean, that's what it sounds like to me. Because things that are illegal, right, to say online are already illegal. Like, for example, if you are facilitating like sex trafficking, or if you're trying to push the sex trafficking ring, or if you're doing something that's illegal online, then that's already illegal. You will already be punished for that. There's already laws on the books for that. So she has to be talking about things that are not illegal that hurt her feelings. That's just my interpretation of it, right? That's just my interpretation, okay? Because again, I can just only imagine a group of Twitch streamers going to Congress, right? Lobbying these politicians, talking to these Democrats, telling them, hey, look, these so-called white supremacists, they said that I was fat. They called me the R word, right? They said all this stuff, and they point to some 11 or 10-year-old that sent them some crazy message, right? And they use that as a way to justify basically censoring speech, okay? Creating legislation to censor speech online, which is something that Democrats would love to do. And I'm pretty sure that Justin Trudeau, the Canadian government, would love to hear and do that as well too. That's who she should have went to, right? And that's why I have a big problem with this. I really don't like when people who are not American citizens, who are not fully invested in this country, I don't like when they come over here and to try to change the laws in this country, right? Do that in your own country. Do that in Canada. Do that in Morocco, right? Do that over there. Don't do that over here. I had the same criticism for Prince Harry, okay? He's come over here and basically tried to criticize our Constitution, specifically the First Amendment, and calling it like crazy or lunacy or something. Like, he said something crazy because, over there in Europe, they don't really believe in free speech, right? They don't have free speech rights over there. So, he comes over here, okay, because he's a simp, okay, right? And he starts advocating for, changing certain laws and criticizing our Constitution and stuff like that. Nah, I'm not with that, right? I'm not with that, okay? The same way I don't like illegal immigrants coming over here and committing crimes, right? If you're not an American citizen, I don't even like American citizens committing crimes, but I especially don't like it when people who are here on privilege, okay, that they're not supposed to be here. I don't like when they come over here and they start, again, committing crimes, trying to change things. You're not an American citizen, bruh. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to dilute the value of an American citizenship. That's all I'm saying. Because if Democrats could have it their way, non-American citizens would get more rights and privileges than actual American citizens. So it does rub me the wrong way when people who are not actually citizens but are living here, benefiting from, this country and this society, come over here and they want to try to change stuff and they want to advocate for laws like this that, in my opinion, are pro-censorship simply because they don't like mean things being said to them online. It's kind of crazy. I don't like that, right? I really don't. And it's kind of funny to me because in this situation, she should be careful what she asks for, because this person has a history of doing things online that, hey, I can say, maybe we can make an argument that under her rules, right, under her ideal world, maybe she should be banned online. Maybe she should be held accountable. Maybe she should be thrown in prison or jail for some of the things that she's done online. Like, for example, there's video of her and what looks to be that she is, throwing up a Nazi Hitler salute. Should she be punished for that? Again, I don't know the context of it. I'm willing to give her the benefit of the doubt, right? Using my common sense that maybe that's not what she was doing, but it looked like that's what she was doing. And we know that the left-wing woke revolutionaries, if that was somebody on the right doing something like that, they would not get the benefit of the doubt. It would most certainly be a Nazi Hitler salute. Okay, but I mean, hey, that's just not it. I mean, there's also video footage of her online back in the day, just spewing the N-word all over the place.
Nigga, you ain't funny. That's not true. Maybe you're just boring as fuck and lame as hell. Cause only lame niggas say that shit. Oh my god.
Yes. Yeah, so Pokimane apologized for this. She said, hey, I was young, this is old. I didn't say it in a racist or derogatory manner. Now, again, I'm not the one to police the N-word because I believe in freedom of speech. I don't care who really says it. I'm just saying, according to the rules that she's advocating for here, or at least what it sounds like she's advocating for, she should be punished for saying that, because there's some people that are not going to give her a pass for saying that. Even though she's technically African, I guess. I mean, she's Moroccan, right? I think Morocco is in Africa. Now, again, I'm not sure people actually consider that to be black or whatever, which is, again, why I think the N-word conversation is so silly, right? Because some people are allowed to say it and others are not, whether or not they're actually black or not, or from black America or descendant of slaves or whatever. It's just so weird. I'm just saying, people apparently were upset with that. So upset that you felt the need to apologize and to explain yourself and to say, well, you're not racist, right? I don't think any black person who's using the N-word ever has to explain themselves as not being racist if they feel like, hey, they have the right to use it, okay? I'm just saying. So clearly she feels like she did something wrong. Because of that, you should be punished, right? According to what you're advocating for. And that is the point of my whole video here, is that, I just feel like a lot of these people, they get caught up in some of the stuff that happens online. It's like, bruh, I deal with that as well too. I deal with people saying mean stuff, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to go out here and lobby Congress to pass laws to punish people for the things they say or do online. Okay. I mean, again, if people are doing stuff illegally online, there's already laws against that. You don't need more laws, right? The last thing we need in this country is more laws for censorship. That is the last thing that we need. I mean, the government's already going out of their way to censor people that they disagree with online. Just check out the Twitter files, right? If you don't believe me, we don't need more of that. We really don't. When you sign up to be in this space, to be online, you're going to have to deal with some things, okay? You're going to have to deal with harassment. You're going to have to deal with death threats. You're going to have to deal with, things that, again, aren't going to make you feel very comfortable and not going to make you feel very good. But that's the world that we live in, and you just have to deal with it. You got to deal with it in the best way that you can. Advocating for more censorship is not the way, especially if you are not an American citizen and you're coming out here and you're saying stuff like this. That does rub me the wrong way. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.